say anything, 'cause if I do, I might say the wrong words. Oh no. So I'll keep my mouth shut and not listen. Afraid I'd lose you if I didn't. Yeah, we find what we're missing and compromise. So I'll keep my shoes on and not leaving. We're on thin ice, winter season. Can't wait for a single reason not to say goodbye. Oh, if I said what's on my mind, would you stay with me tonight? If I said what's on my mind, would that make you run and hide? Run and hide. Run and hide. If I said what's on my mind, would that make you run and hide? Would that make you run and hide? Run and hide. Run and hide. Oh, would that make you run and hide? Don't know what to do anymore. I'm out of options, nothing's working. I'm out of service. Come help me now, I'm fucking nervous. I'm trying but can't scratch the surface. So I'll keep my mouth shut and not listen. Afraid I'd lose you if I didn't. Can we find what we're missing and compromise? So I'll keep my shoes on and not leaving. We're on thin ice, winter season. Can't we find a single reason not to say goodbye? Oh, if I said what's on my mind, would you stay with me tonight? If I said what's on my mind, would that make you run and hide? Run and hide. Run and hide. If I said what's on my mind, would that make you run and hide? Would that make you run and hide? I don't wanna say anything, 'cause if I do, I might say the wrong words. Oh no. So I'll keep my mouth shut and not listen. Afraid I'd lose you if I didn't. Can we find what we're missing and compromise? So I'll keep my shoes on and not leaving. We're on thin ice, winter season. Can't we find a single reason not to say goodbye? Oh, if I said what's on my mind, would you stay with me tonight? If I said what's on my mind, would that make you run and hide? Run and hide. Run and hide. If I said what's on my mind, would that make you run and hide? Would that make you run and hide? Run and hide. Run and hide. Oh, would that make you run and hide? Don't know what to do anymore. I'm out of options, nothing's working. I'm out of service. Come help me now, I'm fucking nervous. I'm trying but can't scratch the surface. So I'll keep my mouth.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are live here at Rockingham Speedway for the Firestone Late Model Series here with the Donut Box Racing League. Tonight we got at least 10 cars signed in, might be getting a couple more stragglers here. Should be an interesting one here at Rockingham. This is a bigger track than we're used to running, so should be a little different for these guys. But right now, top of the board here for practice appears to be the GOAT of racing, Brent Meckes, who's won every single race so far. He is the absolute GOAT. Let's take a look here, see what Brent's doing. Like, there he is, folks, the GOAT, Brent Meckes. Let's hop on board in the Hutchinson Motorsports cockpit view with Brent Meckes. Look at him. This is like a super speedway for these late model stock cars. He is sending that bad boy in. I'll tell you what I did find out, though, about this track. Rockingham Speedway, it's all about saving tires here. You junk your tires. Hell, you can junk your tires in about 8 laps if you're not easy on them. Let's look here. Best times right now. Give me 1 second. Brent Mecky's with a 24.85. That's quick time. His teammate Brent Kiger behind him about a 1/10 of a second. 24.94. But we're here in practice. We got a little under 5 minutes left of practice. Then we're going to drop the green flag, run some heat races, then get into our feature event. Should be an interesting one. We'll let you tune in and watch some of this practice while I step away for a moment. Thanks for tuning in. Let us know in the chat who you think's going to win this thing. Thanks for coming out here, spending your Monday night with Hutchinson Motorsports TV. Kick back, watch some of the action. For a good night of racing here, Rockingham Speedway for the Firestone Late Model Series with the Donut Box Racing League. Presented by Firestone Complete Auto Care, Jasper, Alabama. Firestone Complete Auto Care, Jasper, Alabama. The best in the business. Once again, we're here at Rockingham Speedway to a sold-out crowd for some Monday night Donut Box Racing League Firestone Late Model Series racing here. Practice is winding down. There's just about 40 seconds left. We're going to hop right into qualifying, then heat races. Should be a great night of racing. Thanks for coming out. I believe this is week number 4 or 5. 5, I believe. I think this is on the series. Brent Makeys has won every single race so far. Tonight we got about 13 cars or so signed in. A few of them haven't hit the track yet. And that's going to conclude our practice here. Happy hour is over. Brent Makeys, the GOAT of racing, top of the leaderboard. Like usual, we're going to hop straight into our qualifying here. See who hits the track first. Jumping in here. Qualifying has just started. Keeping an eye out. We'll let you know who hits the track first. Who is eager to get out there, be our first qualifier. Might be John Brancasio. Take a look here. Nope. It's going to be Travis Sukup. Travis Sukup, the first to hit the track here in the 45 car. Travis is always fast. He's going to try and take down the GOAT, Brent Makeys. We're going to hop on board with Travis, see what kind of lap times he's got for us in the Hutchinson Motorsports cockpit view. There he is, the 45. Travis Sukup taking the green flag here at Rockingham Speedway for the Monday night Donut Box Racing League. Taking the high line, trying to gain some speed. Travis wants as much momentum as he can get here around this speedway. Rockingham Speedway closed about a decade ago, but they're trying to reopen this lump of junk. In the meantime, we're watching the Donut Box Firestone Late Model Series around this track here. There's the 45 car crossing the line. Right now, John Brancasio top of the board with a 25.30. Sukup 25.52. Brandon Kiger top of the board for now with a 25.08. But these guys are just waiting for the GOAT of Brent Makeys to get out there. Brent Makeys' first lap actually slower than Kiger. Can Kiger hold on to that top spot? We're gonna stay on board here with the GOAT, Brent Makeys. Travis Sukup top of the board, 24.91. Brent Makeys coming around for his second and final lap. Does Brent have the speed to take over the top spot? He's gonna cross the line. Quick time, 24.80. The GOAT, Brent Makeys, does it again. He's on the top of the board for qualifying. 24.80. It's a brand new track record here at Rockingham Speedway. Brent Makeys, the absolute GOAT. This man cannot be beaten. Incredible. But hey, take a look here. Steven Rex with a 24.87. Actually pretty close there. Put up a good fight, but the GOAT prevails. Top of the board. Let's see. Let's watch Chris Franz go around the speedway here. Chris Franz going to give it all he's got. Grandpa Franz trying to take it around the speedway. This is his first lap. We're going to see what kind of time he's going to put down for us. Little loose. He's going to keep her low. Going to cross the start-finish line. Grandpa Chris Franz. Bottom of the board, he's going to need to find some speed. 25.49. Come on, Chris. Get on the gas, Grandpa. Get on the gas. 18 car. Chris Franz, you're in last, bud. Come on, buddy. Entering turns 3 and 4. Trying to find some speed. He's going to cross the start-finish line here with a 25.25. Good enough to beat one car. All right, Grandpa. Nice try there, Chris. I believe we got a newcomer here. Kyle Green here. Kyle Green in the 47 car, brand new to the series, I believe. I don't remember seeing this guy. We're going to hop on board the Hutchinson Motorsports cockpit view. Can Kyle Green beat Chris Franz? He's getting a little loose. This lap's not looking too good to me. We're going to find out, though. Entering turns 3 and 4 for his final lap. Right here. Here's the chopper. Check out the Hutchinson Motorsports chopper. 47 going to try the apron now. That's not going to help. Crossing the line. Kyle Green, good enough for dead last in 12th. Kyle Green in the 47 car, dead last. Congratulations, Kyle. See what old Christopher Bishop has. Christopher Bishop, a few weeks ago, he broke his leg. He was hammered drunk on a golf course, flipped the golf cart, broke his leg. But he is out here. He's roughing it, trying to work his way up through this series with a broken leg and all. Pretty impressive. We appreciate you coming out, Christopher Bishop. But right now, it looks like that's going to conclude our qualifying. Top of the board, Brent Makeys, the GOAT, 24.80. Second place, Steven Rex, third place. Brandon Kiger, followed by Sukup and Osborne, your top 5. That'll be your final results here for qualifying. We got about 13 cars signed in, I believe. 13. One car didn't. I'm not sure if he's here. Bradford Bowers. Not sure if he dipped out or not. We're going to find out, though. Your Firestone Late Model Series here. Monday Night Racing, Donut Box Racing League. We appreciate you coming out. We're about to hop straight in to our heat races here in about 10 or 15 seconds. What a beautiful day. Let's pull up some race info here, folks. All right, we are here at Rockingham Speedway. A beautiful 73 degrees outside, partly cloudy with a little bit of 3-mile-an-hour gust. Everything else looking good for some racing here, folks. We're going to have a 6-lap heat race, 2 heat races here tonight. 6 laps here each. Let's pull up our grid here. On the pole, we got none other than the GOAT, Brent Mecky's in the 44 car. To his outside, his teammate, the 85, going to try to unseat him, Brandon Kiger. In row number 2, we got the 10 car, Tony Osborne. To his outside, the 26, John Brancasio. Row number 3, we got Grandpa Chris Franz in the 18 car. To his outside, the 74, Patrick Hardgrove. And that should conclude our heat race grid here. Bradford Bowers, I don't believe, is with us. So we got 6 cars here taking the call around the speedway. Rockingham heat race number 1, folks. Heat race number 1, Rockingham Speedway. It's going to be a good one here. 6 quick laps around the speedway. We got 2 heats tonight. 2 heats tonight. Keep an eye on the pole. I expect our timing and scoring will probably go out. Probably not going to work here. Doesn't like heat races, but that's fine. We'll fix it later on. In the meantime, though, doing our pace lap here. Thunder Alley. Thunder Alley's what they call it here. Rockingham Speedway. It's a junk dump. This place is an absolute dump. They shut it down for a reason, folks. But we're here to race in the Firestone Late Model Series here with the Donut Box Racing League. Should be an entertaining one tonight. We're going to hop up in the Hutchinson Motorsports Blimp. Beautiful views around this speedway. We're about to see that pace car dip out and let Brent Mecky's take a screen. The 44 of Mecky's about to take a screen, folks. We're going to hop on board here. We'll go with Tony Osborne, 10 car Tony Osborne. We're going to hop on board here live for the green flag. And the green flag's out. Tony Osborne in third place, going to try to find a hole here. Brent Mecky's out front. 6 cars, heat race number 1. The 44 with the 85 on the outside. 10 car trying to stick his nose underneath the 85. In the meantime, though, they're holding strong up front. This should be 2-lane racing here tonight, it's looking like. The 85 really holding his speed out front. Making that high side work here. Look at this drone footage we have right now. Drone footage right here. Watching the 85 car trying to work on his teammate. The 44 of Mecky's on the inside. Trying to hold that lead. Who's going to take it? Mecky's has the run. He's going to take over the lead here. Oh, no, not for long. Mecky's trying to hold off that 85. He's making that outside line work. Tony Osborne in the 10 going to try to stick his nose underneath him. Not going to do so. 85 crosses him over. We got to move for the lead. The 85 of Kiger with a great crossover. He doors his teammate. He's sick of seeing him win. The 85 of Kiger going for the win here tonight. He ain't messing around, folks. Brandon Kiger sick and tired of hearing about Brent Mecky's. Mecky's gives him a little door slap back. Kiger says, you know what, we're not teammates anymore, bud. I am sick and tired of it. I'm down here. I'm going to win this thing. Crossing the start-finish line here. This is a battle right now. This is a battle here, folks. Not sure how many laps left. I believe there's 2 laps left to go. Timing and scoring is down, but right now we got Kiger in the 85 on the inside. The 44 of Mecky's to the outside. Battle for the lead. They've been side by side this entire time. We might be coming to the white flag here. Let's keep an eye on that flag, man. White flag in the air, I believe. White flag in the air. Mecky's is currently your race leader. Pulling away. Mecky's is pulling away. Looks like he's got this thing in the bag. Kiger says, you know what? You are the GOAT. You can have it. You're better. I'll take second place. The 85 of Kiger just going to try to hold on to second place. Osborne trying to run him down, but he's not going to do so. And don't look now. Here comes Grandpa Chris Franz trying to get underneath the 10 car. Not going to work, though. Tony Osborne taking home third place. Oh, they're junking each other after the finish. The 85 was not happy with Mekis. They junked each other after the checkered flag, folks. That was definitely intentional. Look at this. He just comes up. He says, you know what? You're junk. Just smokes him. That's some dirty driving if I ever seen it, folks. Brandon Kiger, you're a cheater. Unbelievable move. Flat out dumping Brent Mekis. They're going to have to work on that car before our feature here, folks. But in the meantime, we're going to hop straight into heat race number 2. We had a good one for the first one. But hang on, I got to fix timing and scoring. Give me one moment. I said again, it does not like heat races. So we're going to try and work this out here. Give me one moment, folks. One moment here. We're going to fix. There we go. Here's our starting grid here. On the pole, we got the 17 car, Steven Rex. To his outside, the 45, Travis Sukup. In third, we got Arthur Hendren. And to his outside, Clint Walker. And in the final row, we got Christopher Bishop on the inside with his broken leg. Hopefully he's not drunk again. And to his outside, Kyle Green, newcomer here. Welcome, Kyle Green, to the series. Brand new here. He's going to give it a go. Try and fend off these dirty drivers they got. Should be an interesting one here, folks. We have just started pacing around the speedway here. Steven Rex going to take a screen in that 17 car. Hopefully this is as entertaining as the first heat race. This is the second and final heat race here for the Donut Box Firestone Late Model Series presented by Firestone Complete Auto Care, Jasper, Alabama. The best in the business, folks. You need your car fixed? Get it done right. Head on down to Jasper, Alabama. Take you a road trip. I don't care how far you are away from them. You could live in Maine. You can live in Montana. Or you could live in Alabama. Drive on down to Jasper, Alabama. Get your car fixed right. Because if you don't go there, it's going to be junk. But in the meantime, we're going to keep an eye on Travis Sukup, the 45 car. He's known for being a little bit of a dirty driver. So he might just flat out take out Steven Rex. Travis Sukup might just flat out junk him. Keep an eye on that 45 car, folks. Absolutely dirty driver, Travis Sukup. Rumor is he cannot stand that 17 car of Steven Rex. He is not a fan. Not a fan at all. Pace car heading in, though. We got 6 cars taking the call for heat race number 2. And the green flag's out. A great start from the 45. Travis Sukup with a run. Heading into turn 1. Keep an eye on the 42 in the back. He might junk the field. Sukup with a great start. He is way out front. What a good start for Sukup. He is leaving these guys. He didn't even have to junk his teammate. He's just going to flat out leave him. In the meantime, Steven Rex going to try to hold off the 02 of Clint Walker. Keeping an eye on Steven Rex in the 17 car. Holding off the 02. Looks like he's checked out pretty good. We're going to drop to the back. Keep an eye on this guy right here. We're going to hop on board with the dirtiest driver in the field. The 42 car, Christopher Bishop. Once again, Christopher Bishop driving with a broken leg. Flipped his golf cart into the lake at a golf course. He was hammered drunk. Unbelievable. He's even out here. I hope he's sober. Well, you never know with Christopher. We're going to keep an eye on him, though. Christopher Bishop looking solid in the 42 car. He's near the back. Needs to find some speed, though. We're going to go back out front here. Travis Sukup with a pretty decent lead here. He's got about a 0.2 second lead, 0.2 of a second. Steven Rex seems to be running him down, though. I believe we got 3 laps to go around the speedway. Timing and scoring just crashed. Coming to the start-finish line. 2 laps left to go around the speedway. Sukup trying to hold off the 17. They are not fans of each other. They might be teammates, but they do not like each other. Keep an eye on the 17. He might junk him. He's going to pass him cleanly for now, but keep an eye. 45 might dive bomb him. We're going to see. Steven Rex is now the race leader. Sukup just pulls over for him. Must be team orders coming to the white flag. 17 car crossing the start finish as the race leader. The final lap around the speedway. Can the 17 hold off the 45? The 45 might junk him. Keep an eye on these two. It's going to be a tight one here. Steven Rex holding them off. 0.2 of a second lead. Heading into turns 3 and 4. We're going to hop on board with Travis Sukup. Does he have something down his sleeve? Hutchinson Motorsports cockpit view. Getting a run here. Is he going to quarter panel him? He wanted to, but he couldn't get to him. Crossing the line, your race winner is the 17 car of Steven Rex. Sukup just junks it. He smokes the wall. He ran out of talent after the start finish. Unbelievable, folks. Unbelievable. Your race results are on the screen. Rex, Sukup, Clint Walker, Green, and Christopher Bishop, your top 5. What a great race here, folks. Great racing here. Rockingham Speedway for the Firestone Late Model Series here. Donut Box Racing League. We got a 5-minute warm-up before our feature event, folks. It's going to be a good one tonight. Great racing through our heat races. This should be a good feature here. Keep an eye on these racers, and we're going to play some of this patented Hutchinson Motorsports music, the best in the business, while our racers do some warming up. Let me find a banger for you guys at home so you can get up and dance. In the meantime, go ahead and like the video, give it a share, subscribe to us, head on over to facebook.com/Hutchinson Motorsports, give us a like, give us a follow, share us, do all that good stuff. It's free, folks. Come on. You're lazy. Quit being lazy. Hutchinson Motorsports, the best streaming in the business. Better than Flow Racing, better than Dirt Vision, better than Racing Dirt. Absolute junk is all that stuff. I'll tell you, that's what it is. But Hutchinson Motorsports TV, the best streaming service in the business, and we give it to you for free. The least amount you can do. Give us a like, folks. I mean, come on. Like the video. If you don't like it, go ahead and close the window. Get out of here. Go on, get. Hutchinson Motorsports TV, the best in the business. We do it for free. We'll let you enjoy this last 2.5 minutes of warm-up action here around the Speedway, and I'll be back for our feature event. Appreciate you tuning in here for the Monday night Firestone Late Model Series with the Donut Box Racing League. Are any of these guys going to figure out how to take down the GOAT, Brent Makeys? The whole motorsport world has been talking about him. He is the man, the legend, the GOAT, Brent Mackey's. The best in the business. I don't think any of these guys have anything for him. He might just win out the entire season. They might beg him to quit, honestly. Been thinking about this all week. What do you do when you come across somebody you just can't beat? All the hard work you put in, it's just not good enough. Because Brent Mackey's is better. We're going to see if these guys can figure it out. I'm not sure they can, but you never know. Should be a good one here. 40 laps around the Speedway, Rockingham Speedway, with a Monday night Firestone Late Model Series here. Firestone Late Model Series. It's going to be a good one here tonight. I'm going to pull up your grid here shortly. Get going here. Show the grid. Get rid of that. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Your starting grid. On the pole, playing the invert. It's the newcomer in the 47 car, Kyle Green out of New England. To his outside, we got Grandpa in the 18 car, Chris Franz. Row number 2, we got the 02 of Clint Walker, and to his outside, the 10 car, Tony Osborne. Row number 3, we got Travis Sukup. To his outside, we got the 85 car, Brandon Kiger. Row number 4, we got Steven Rex. Steven Rex into his outside, the GOAT, the myth, the legend, the 44 car, Brent Mackey's. And the following row, we got John Brancassio into his outside, Christopher Bishop. Then we got Arthur Hendren and Patrick Hardgrove taking the call from dead last. Should be a good one here tonight. Once again, 40 laps around the Speedway, 40 laps, Rockingham Speedway. It's going to be a great one. I can't wait for this one. These guys are going to be junking each other. Looking at the chat, we got a fan here. Give me one moment. We got Haley Osborne rooting for Tony here. The wife of Tony Osborne. Haley, is Tony going to junk Brent Mackey's? Go ahead and ask him for us. Ask him if he's going to junk him. Because honestly, if I was Tony, I'd probably just flat out junk him. Because you can't beat him. You may as well take him out. But Haley rooting for her husband. Her husband's going to have some serious work to do to take down the GOAT. The GOAT, Brent Mackey's, is going to have to start all the way back here in 8th place. The invert not playing him favors. 8th place. The pace car heading in, though, folks. We are about to drop the green flag from the pole. Kyle Green going to take his green. And the green flag out. Grandpa Chris Franz, who is outside of the 18 car. We're looking good so far. Entering turn 1, side by side through the whole field. The 85 car looking to make it 3 wide. Is he going to do it? No, he's not. He's going to hold off for now. 47 trying to hold on to the bottom for the lead. In the meantime, the 85 trying to get underneath the 10 car. Here comes Mackey's on the outside. It's a little bumpy. Oh, the 47 almost junked the field. He's going to go down the apron. He might lose a spot or two. If in the meantime, Grandpa Chris Franz is your race leader in the 18 car. Chris Franz trying to hold off the 10 car of Osborne. Lap number 2, Grandpa Franz trying to check out from the field, folks. Keep an eye on Osborne. Tony Osborne trying to find some speed here. But don't look now. The GOAT, Brent Mackey's, is right behind him. Gaining some ground with his teammate, the 85. The 85 of Kiger is not a fan of Mackey's. He might be his teammate, but he doesn't like him at all. Chris Franz trying to hold off these guys. Once again, I will remind you, this track absolutely eats up tires. It's all about saving tires. And I'll tell you what, here in about 8 laps or so, you're going to know who's saving tires. And you're going to know who's not saving tires. Because you're going to be absolute junk if you're not saving. But in the meantime, looking through the field, the hard charger is currently, of course, Brent Mackey's, who's gained 4 spots. Oh! The 85 junks the 10 car. Oh, unbelievable. The 85 flat out junked him. Let's watch the replay. Tony Osborne flat out jumped. We hope he's okay. Haley, go check on him. Is Tony okay after that? Let's watch the Hutchinson Motorsports replay here. Presented by Firestone Complete Auto Care, Jasper, Alabama. 10 car trying to hold off the 85. 85 says, you know what? I'm getting sick of you, bud. 10 car come. Actually, you know what? Osborne appears to come up high and he wasn't clear, so that was actually on Osborne, I do believe. Unfortunate there. Osborne had some speed. We're going to hop on board here with Brandon Kiger. Watch this replay. You see here, he's up high, and Osborne just kind of comes up in front of him. That is not on the 85 car. Unfortunately, Osborne was not clear. We're going to go back live here. We're under yellow. Right now, our race leader, how about it? The 18 car, Grandpa Chris Franz trying to hold off these racers. Brent Meckies has some damage to fix, folks. He got tangled up there with Osborne. Meckies and Osborne going to try to fix their lumps of junk. Heading down pit road. There's Meckies, and behind him, the 45, Asuka must have been involved. Also, the 17 is going to come on down. Try to work on his car a bit. Tony Osborne and that lump of junk. What is he doing? He needs to go down pit road, I do believe. But it is what it is right now. Chris Franz is your race leader, folks. The 18 car, he's led just about every single lap around the speedway. Looking good tonight. Hopefully he's saving tires. Once again, though, we're here. Monday Night Racing, Rockingham Speedway here. Firestone Late Model Series presented by Hutchinson Motorsports here on Donut Box Racing League. This is going to be a good one here, folks. It's been good so far. Keeping an eye on these racers. Still pacing around the speedway. We're going to play some of this patented Hutchinson Motorsports music. The best in the business, folks. We make it ourselves. Let me find a good one. Find another good one. We got nothing but bangers here, folks. Nothing but bangers. Absolute bangers. Hutchinson Motorsports TV, the best streaming service in the business. Haley just reported from the Infield Care Center. Tony Osborne is okay after that wreck. Tony absolutely junked it. Hammered the wall, but he's okay, folks. And he's still racing. He got back in his car and he's racing. Unbelievable. Can he come from the back? We're going to find out. Speaking of the back, we got the GOAT, Brent Meckies. Had to go fix his car. Going to have to work his way back through the field. The GOAT of Brent Meckies. They might have figured out how to get him out of this race. Just get him involved in some wrecks. In the meantime, though, once again, the 18 car Chris Franz is your race leader. Grandpa Franz looking good so far. We're here, about to hit lap number 8 out of 40. Rockingham Speedway, Monday Night Racing here. Donut Box Racing League. Firestone Late Model Series here, presented by Firestone Complete Auto Care, Jasper, Alabama, Firestone. No matter what you drive a Firestone. Let us know in the chat who you think's going to win this thing. Is Meckies going to pull it off from the back after being involved in a wreck? I'm changing my pick right now, folks. I'm going with the 85 of Brandon Kiger. I'm going with the 85. He's now my pick to win it. He'll do whatever it takes. This is our final lap of caution here around the speedway, where we're going to drop the green flag once again. Keep an eye on the 18 car of Franz. Any moment you're going to see that pace car head in. We're going to go up to the blimp here for this restart, the Hutchinson Motorsports blimp. You're about to see that pace car head down pit road. Get out of the way, because we got some racing to do. Pace car going into the pits. Any moment, the 18 of Franz with the 85 of Kiger to the outside. And the green flag's out here. A little late start there, it looked like. Kind of threw off Kiger, but it looks like the 02 got a good run. Oh, I thought he was going to make it 3 wide for the lead. I'm not going to lie. I would have if I was him. Walker's going to drop back, though. Fall on the line here. We're going to see whose tires are doing better. For now, it's the 18 holding on to the lead. Keep an eye on him, though. Here comes the 85 on the outside. Can the 85 of Kiger make his move, or is he just saving tires? Don't look now, but in third place, we got Christopher Bishop, the crippled drunk Christopher Bishop in the 42 car, making his way through the field. Let's hop on board the Hutchinson Motorsports cockpit view. Christopher Bishop, he's flying around, going for the lead. He's the GOAT, Christopher Bishop. He's your race leader, the 42 out of nowhere. Unbelievable. The yellow flag's out. Christopher Bishop, your race leader. Give him some TV time, folks. The crippled drunk, the 42 car. Christopher Bishop. What a move from Bishop. Let's give him some TV time, folks. Hang on here. Look at this beautiful 42 car. Wow. What a move from Bishop. Unbelievable. Christopher Bishop. He says, I don't care about saving tires. Rockingham might be about saving tires, but I just don't care. I started in 10th. I'm in first. I'm going to win it. I don't even need tires. He doesn't even need them, folks. Here he is, the 42 car, Christopher Bishop. He is absolutely dominating this race right now. Unbelievable move. What a move here. We're going to see if he comes down pit road or what he's thinking here. Nope, he's not. Tony Osborne has come down pit road, though. But we're pacing around the speedway. I'm going to get some of this Hutchinson Motorsports music playing again because this stuff is just great, folks. Not going to lie. I got a playlist of this stuff, and I just listen to it every day. Go throughout my entire day with nothing but Hutchinson Motorsports TV music. The patented Hutchinson Motorsports music, the best in the business, folks. But currently, we're here on lap number 12 out of 40 here, Rockingham Speedway, Monday Night Racing, Firestone Complete Auto Care, presenting the Firestone Late Model Series with the Donut Box Racing League. It's been an entertaining one so far. We've had a few cautions, but hey, that's racing, folks. If you don't like wrecks, then I don't even know what your deal is. If you want no wrecks, then this ain't the place to be, bud. But watch you some F1 racing. Pick you a nap. Single file racing at Formula One. If that's what you enjoy, head on over there. Watch you some Formula One racing where there's no passing, no wrecking, no fun. Just junk. Keep an eye on this 0-2 of Clint Walker, though. He is bad fast. Ooh, we got a bunch of cars heading down pit road. Kiger decided to come down pit road. Looks like Kiger, Stephen Rex, John Brancasio, Brent Meckies all entered the pits there. Decided to get him some fresh tires. That's bad news for our race leaders because, you know, them fresh tires are going to be coming through the field. But Bishop doesn't care. Christopher Bishop. He doesn't even have a brake pedal in his car, folks. Nothing but the throttle. That's all a 42 needs. Christopher Bishop. Slicing and dicing his way through the field here from 10th place to 1st. Christopher Bishop. In an absolute rocket ship tonight. Not gonna lie, he might be in trouble when he heads down to the tech shack after the race. Because that speed came out of nowhere, folks. Christopher Bishop, he's probably cheating. But hey, like they say in racing, if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. And that's what we're all about here on the Monday Night Racing here. The Firestone Complete Auto Care Firestone Late Model Series here with the Donut Box Racing League. It's going to be a good one. The 42 car Christopher Bishop about to take a screen any moment. Pace car going to be heading in here shortly. The 0-2 of Walker to his outside. Can Bishop hold him off? We'll be coming to the green here. We're entering turns 3 and 4. Any moment. We're going to hop up into the blimp. Keep an eye on these racers. It's just a matter of time before these guys junk each other again. Honestly, I'm not going to lie. Pace car is in. We're in the restart zone. Any moment. The 42 punches it. Great start for Bishop. 42 pulling out to a commanding lead. He's going to try to hold off Clint Walker in that 0-2 car. Going to be a tough task. We're going to watch. We're going to go back a little bit further in the field. These guys with new tires. See how quick they get through the field. Oh, the 85 just smoked the ball. The tires are just a little bit too fast for him. Keep an eye on these guys. The 85 going to try to work his way through the field quickly. Meckies is just cruising back there. He can't afford to be involved in another wreck. Right now, Bishop holding on to the race lead. The 0-2 of Walker trying to work on him, but it's not working. Nothing he does is working because the 42 is fast. Flying around the speedway. The fastest car on the track. The 42 car, Christopher Bishop. He wants to take over the title of being the motorsports GOAT. 42 of Bishop leading his first laps on the season. He's flying, folks. Let's drop back a little bit. Oh, the yellow flag's out. What happened? Uh-oh. Oh, not a good one, folks. We got a 3-car wreck, and it involves 3 very fast cars. Steven Rex, Tony Osborne, and Brent Meckies. Let's see what happened. Hang on, let's change the gears here. Oh, looks like the 74 just comes down. 74 comes down on Rex there. Takes him out. Yep, he wasn't clear. 74 comes down. Rex is there. Hits him. Let's slow this down a little bit, folks. Let's zoom out. Oh, Tony Osborne absolutely smokes Brent Meckies. Meckies' car comes off the ground. Osborne and Meckies, they might be done for, folks, after that one. I'm not going to lie. That's some serious damage for Meckies and Osborne. Tough day for them two, folks. Unbelievable here. Tony Osborne heading down pit lane. That car's junk. That car's absolute junk. Here he is. Let's give him some TV time. Look at that junk car. Look at that piece of junk. Oh, my goodness. Absolute lump. Tony Osborne, you're basically done for, bud. There's no way that car's drivable. Meckies decides to stay out there, apparently. There is no way. No way Meckies can continue. His car came off the ground after getting absolutely plastered by the 10 car. 10 car had nowhere to go. They were involved in the wreck, unfortunately. Another good wreck for us, though, folks. Once again, if you love crashes, you're in the right place. These guys are absolutely junking it. They don't even care. This is like the Truck Series Daytona race. These guys don't care about their equipment. They're just going to junk it. But in the meantime, the 42 car, Christopher Bishop, still your race leader. Elected to not go get tires. Interesting call here. Meantime, hang on. Yeah, Bishop has not gotten fresh tires, and he's going to head down now. I figured it was coming. But here on the chart, as you can tell, Bishop has not gotten fresh tires. Sukup got tires 13 laps ago. Green went in 12 laps ago. Walker's also not got tires either. Well, Walker did just pit that last time around. So the 42 car going to come on down pit road, get him some tires, drop to the back. Hopefully he can work his way back up to the field, but boy, in the back is not where you want to be. These guys are junking each other back there. The battles for last are always the best ones, ladies and gentlemen. I tell you what. Going to be an interesting one here. We're about halfway done. Halfway done around the Speedway. Welcome to Rockingham Speedway Thunder Alley for the Monday night Firestone Late Model Series here with the Donut Box Racing League. Travis Sukup is now your race leader. Travis Sukup going to take the point. Take us green again. We got another lap around the Speedway here under caution. Coming to 1 to green here. We are halfway done with this race. These guys are junking each other, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely junking each other. Looking through the field, though, we got Sukup, Green, Walker, Kiger, Brancasio, your top 5. But how about newcomer Kyle Green? Started on the pole. He's held up there strong all day long. We've had a lot of cautions, but Kyle Green trying to figure it out here, and he's doing a good job so far. Brent Meckies, he is not happy. He might be a lap down, folks. I believe he scored a lap down. The GOAT, Brent Meckies, I believe the streak's going to come to an end. Unfortunate there for Meckies. He was junked the entire race, but that's racing. It happens. But the 45 is Sukup going to take us back green. We're going to hop back to our eyes in the sky. The Hutchinson Motorsports Blend. Watch that pace car head down pit road. Get on out of the way, and we're going to drop the green flag. And let us know in the chat who's going to wreck next. Pace car is in. Sukup's ready to go. Trent Green to the outside. Green flags out. A great start from the 45. He went a little early in the zone, and it worked out for him. Walker with a good run. Trying to get underneath the 47. Clint Walker door banging him a little bit. Says, get out of my way. I'm going to the front. The 02 passing the 47 car. Here comes Clint Walker. Kiger trying to get underneath him as well. Kiger's going to get under there. It looks like, yes, sir. The 47 dropping straight to the back. Right now, Sukup's still your race leader. In second place, we got Clint Walker, followed by Brandon Kiger. We're going to see how this one plays out. Once again, it's all about saving tires here. John Brancasio working his way through the field. He's up to 5th right now, folks. Tony Osborne managed to stay on the lead lap here. We're going to see if Tony can figure it out and quit getting involved in some wrecks and work his way up through the field. He's not out of this race yet. Tony Osborne still driving around the speedway. Let's keep an eye here. Let's watch Chris Franz. Grandpa Chris Franz led some laps early on, but I believe he junked his tires then. We got a battle for second. Kiger and Walker, side by side. The 85 on the outside. The 02 on the inside. 85's going to blow by him. 85 and Kiger up to second. He's going to work on the race leader next. Let's hop on board with the 85 car in the Hutchinson Motorsports cockpit view. Can he run down the 45 Asuka? Brandon Kiger sitting in second place right now. He knows Brent Meckies can't win this one. He's got a junk car and he's a lap down. Meckies is out. Kiger trying to sneak in there. Or is Sukup going to hang on? Or will somebody else do it? We're going to stay on board here. Is he making a move? Not gaining any ground that last lap. Let's zoom out. Let's drop back a little bit here. Looking through the field here. Christopher Bishop trying to work his way through the field. Got his fresh tires, and he's looking good so far. He's gained a few stop spots in this restart. 42 needs to work his way back up here. He's going to try and save those tires. Let's hop on board here. Christopher Bishop in the 42 car. Next up, he's working on Grandpa Chris Franz in that 18 car. Bishop getting a run. He says, get out of my way, Grandpa. I'll dump you. Bishop going to the outside. He's going to try it. He's going to dime in the corner. Enters high. Comes out low. Not going to really get a run from it. That's the battle for 8th right there. Let's go back up to the front here. Travis Sukup hanging on to the race lead. He's got about a half a second lead on Kiger. Dropping back. We got Walker in the 3rd spot. A pretty decent gap to 4th with Brancasio. And here's Patrick Hargrove after starting in the very back. Starting in 11th place. He is up to 5th here today, folks. Patrick Hargrove working his way through the field, slicing and dicing in the 74 car. But we got a battle here. Here comes Meckies. He might be a lap down and have a junk car. But he's like, you know what? I'm not out of it, bud. I'm going to unlap myself, and I'm going to win this thing. Keep an eye on Meckies. That would be pretty impressive. He is the GOAT. But there is no way he can unlap himself with that junk car. Let's hop on board and see how it's driving. Meckies in the 44 car. Once again, folks, he is a lap down. He is slinging this thing in for all it's got. It's just not handling real well. You can tell. Yeah, Meckies doesn't have anything for these boys. Impressive he's doing what he's doing, but he's basically out of it. But keep an eye on the 85. Here comes Kiger. Let's hop on board. He's trying to make a move for the race lead. To the outside of the race leader. The 45 is Sukup. Trying to hold off the 85 of Kiger. Kiger on the outside. Coming to the start finish. 10 laps to go around the Speedway. Rockingham Speedway with the Monday Night Firestone Late Model Series here with the Donut Box Racing League. Kiger side by side. He's going to get a run here. Looking good. I think he might have a shot at it. Still side by side. The 45 is Sukup. Going to try to hold him off, but I'm not sure he's going to be able to. Kiger really making the high side work. Sukup in the 45 on the bottom. At the line, it's going to be Kiger, your new race leader in the 85. Brandon Kiger, currently your race leader. Can the 45 get back by him? These two pulling away from 3rd right now. Still side by side. Kiger seems to currently have the advantage, and he's going to pull out. Single file as your new race leader there. Brandon Kiger, keep an eye on him, folks. 8 laps to go around the Speedway. Kiger, your race leader. Patrick Hargrove just got around Walker for 3rd place. Here comes Hargrove. Keep an eye on him as well, folks. Let's go back to our eyes in the sky. The Hutchinson Motorsports blimp. Hang on. That's not right. Hutchinson Motorsports Blend. We got some green flag action here around the speedway. Only 8 laps left in this one. 40 laps tonight here around this speedway. 32 of them down. Keep an eye on Bishop. He's worked his way up to 7th, but he's going to need to do more, folks, and he's going to need a yellow. Tiger still your race leader. Seems to be pulling away from the 45 for now. Nothing else really going on around the speedway. We're mostly single file right now. Tony Osborne trying to work on the 47 of green. This is a battle for 8th place back here. Osborne, he says, buddy, I want that 8th place. That's very important to me. The 10 car of Osborne, is he going to dump him? If I was Tony, I would. I'd just junk him. But they're just going to hold off to each other. Let's go back out front here. The 85 of Kiger holding off the 45. Is Sukup going to be able to reel him back in, or is Kiger just going to check out here? Coming to the start-finish, only 5 laps left to go around the Speedway. Rockingham Speedway with the Donut Box Racing League. It's been a great one so far. We've had some wrecks. We've had some passing. We've had some great battles so far. But who's going to finish this one? Take home the checkered flag. Been a great one so far. Dropping back Bishop. Not going to find any. There's no way. Christopher Bishop's going to need a yellow. He's sitting in 7th right now and not really gaining any ground. Looking through the field here. Nothing really going on. Kiger trying to hold off the 45. I think the 45 might be reeling him back in, folks. Let's hop on board here with Travis Sukup. Trying to get back around Kiger. Gonna be coming to the start finish, folks. There's only 3 laps left. This is the battle for first. Sukup is the fastest car on the track right now. Is he gonna junk him? If I was Sukup, I'll say it again, I'd just dump him. I'd flat out dump him, folks. Sukup in the Bullet 45, trying to get a run on Kiger. Who's going to win this thing? Mekis has won every single race so far, but he's not going to win this one. He's got a junk car, and he's a lap down. Once again, 3 laps left to go. 2.5, actually. 45 trying to find a hole. 2 laps to go around the speedway. Kiger going to try and hold him off. What's the 45 going to do? Let's hop on board here at the Hutchinson Motorsports Gyro Cam with Travis Sukup. Sukup unable to find anywhere to go. Coming to the white flag. Sukup in 2nd. Kiger in 1st. White flag in the air. Last time around the speedway. What's going to happen, folks? We're going to stay on board with Sukup. He's going to try and get a run here. He's going to dive in the corner. Hoping to get a run on this backstretch. Entering turns 3 and 4. It's going to be a close one. The 85 of Kiger out front. The 45 of Sukup. Looks like he's going to run out of time here. 85 going to stay high. Taking the checkered flag in the air. The winner is the 85 of Brandon Kiger. The 45, Travis Sukup takes home 2nd. And in 3rd place, your hard charger on the night, Patrick Hardgrove. What a great race, folks. If our racers could come to our booth waiting room, I will pull you up to the booth. What a great race here. We got a first-time winner on the season, Brandon Kiger. What a great run for Kiger. He told me earlier he would do whatever it takes, and if it took junking somebody, he didn't care. Just flat out didn't care. But he didn't have to tonight. Able to take home the checkered flag here in the Donut Box Firestone Late Model Series presented by Firestone Complete Auto Care, Jasper, Alabama. No matter what you drive, drive a Firestone. If you don't, you're driving junk. But looking through the channels here, once again, if you finish in our top 3, Brandon Kiger, Travis Sukup, and Patrick Hargrove, please pop into the booth waiting room. I'll pull you up here to the booth. Give me one moment. What a great race here tonight. Rockingham Speedway did not disappoint here tonight. I'm digging through some channels, folks. I'm having some trouble. Give me one moment. I cannot seem to find the booth. Oh. Found it. Alright, I'm here in the booth waiting for these racers to come on into these channels. You guys could let these racers know to come on down. I'm pull them in for an interview. If they go to any channel, I'll pull them up. Come to the hangout or anything. Oh, there's Patrick Hargrove. Patrick Hargrove taking home a third place. We're going to pull him up here, give him a little interview in the 74 car. Patrick, Blake up in the booth. You got me? Patrick, you got me? It's Blake up in the booth here. Patrick seems to be having some technical difficulties.
Hey, you got me?
Hey, there he is. Patrick, hey, able to take home a third place. How'd it feel out there tonight?
Oh, jeez. Yeah, after that last caution, I just kept her to the pin and hoped she'd stick in the corner, and I needed a decent showing tonight to stay up there in the points.
Yeah, it definitely worked out for you. I believe you started back in like 11th place and able to take home a podium finish, so you definitely should be happy about that one.
Yeah, I didn't qualify very well. I never seemed to qualify very well. Seemed to do all right in the races as long as I can stay out of trouble.
Yeah, well, you did a great job tonight. It was all about saving tires tonight, and you seemed to do a pretty good job because you were pretty quick there at the end.
Yeah, the first couple of stops I took gas only, just to try to get off from everybody else. I did have to do a fast repair. I took tires at that time. I think I ran the last 19 laps on my set of tires.
Oh yeah, well, you did a great job tonight. Before you head out, you got any shout outs or any last minute things to add?
I'd just like to thank my sponsor, my wife, for supporting what I do. I spend a lot of time sitting here in the rig. Thank my teammate Kyle. He had some issues late in the race, but I'll take the podium finish.
Yes, sir. Well, great job out there tonight, and we look forward to seeing you back here next week.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir. That was Patrick Hardgrove in the 74 car, taking home a third place finish. Looking through the chats, I'm not seeing Travis Sukup. Our second place finisher, I'm not seeing him, but I do see our race winner, Brandon Kiger. I'll go ahead and pull him up here. Give me one moment. Brandon, Blake up in the booth. You got me?
Gotcha, buddy.
Hey, you were able to take home the checkered flag and unseat the GOAT, Brent Meckies. How'd it feel out there?
I felt pretty good out there. I hate that happened to Brent early, so he could at least had a chance going to 5 in a row, but glad it's us up here this week and not him.
Yes, sir. I mean, it was bound to happen eventually. Somebody was going to beat him eventually, and unfortunately, he was involved in some wrecks. But unfortunately, that's just part of racing.
Yeah, I hate it happened. I got into the back of 2 guys there and one. I just couldn't hold the bottom, and I was rolling the top. It looked like they just hit the bumps and slid up in front of me. That collected him in the first one. Not much you can do when you're trying to pass and they slide up in front of you. You can't really let out of the gas without getting ran over from behind. So part of it.
Yeah. So how important was saving tires out here tonight?
Saving tires was pretty big. I went down, I think, lap 20 and got right sides is what I'd done. Started 4th and used everything I really had to get past Mike, and then I pulled away from him there, and then I felt like my tires was giving away because I gave it all I could get, and I had to back the corners up. But tires was really big, right front, definitely a lot of grip. Just had to be very careful and pick which line. Couldn't hold it wide open for long all the way around, but you had to pick and choose when you wanted to.
Well, you definitely chose right here tonight because you were definitely the most deserving out there, I thought, even though Sukup was giving you a run there at the end.
Yeah, I always love running against those guys. Him and Sukup and Brent and Rex and Johnny B and Art. I love running with them guys. They always run you clean, run you hard, but it's fun. We can have a good time with it.
Yes, sir. Well, before you head out, you got any last-minute things to add or shout-outs?
I'd like to thank y'all for putting this good broadcast on, and Donut Box, and I think Mike took care of it tonight, didn't he?
Yeah.
And the whole DBR guys, like I just mentioned, Mike, Brent, Rex, Johnny B, and Art, we're having a good race.
Yes, sir. Well, we look forward to seeing you back out here next week. I'm not sure where we're going next week, but I'm sure it's probably back to short track.
I hope so. I like short track racing. Maybe we can actually beat Brent on a short track instead of a mediocre track.
Oh yeah, it'll definitely be interesting to see. But great job out there tonight, and I'll let you head out and celebrate with your team.
I appreciate it, man. Thank you. I'll have a great night.
You too. All right, that was Brandon Kiger, the 85 car, taking home his first win on the season. The first time Brent Meckies didn't win here. He has unseated the GOAT. He has done the unthinkable, although it did. I will add, Brent Meckies was involved in some wrecks, but still, he didn't win it tonight. But it was a great, entertaining race here. Rockingham Speedway with the Firestone Late Model Series, presented by Firestone Complete Auto Care, Jasper, Alabama. No matter what you drive a Firestone. I'm Blake Hutchinson with Hutchinson Motorsports TV. We look forward to seeing you back here next week, same time, same place. And I will add on Wednesday night, we're going to be back here with the Dirt Series. We're going to be over on Facebook with the 5150 Dirt Series on Wednesday night. Hope to see you there as well. Thanks for tuning in.